Hi everyone, my name is Mashoud Khalid and I'm a realtor with Loyalty Real Estate Brokerage, and we're heading today towards the Dillon Condo site. The Dillon Condo is just 3 minutes walk away from the Glencairn TDC subway station, and we'll be interviewing none other than the president of Chestnut Hill Developments, Ralph Dalduca. Hi everyone, thank you for joining us again. And as I said, we're here today with the president of Chestnut Hill Developments, Ralph Dalduca. Hi Ralph, how are you?
Good, and you?
I'm good, thanks for
Good.
having us.
Welcome for coming.
Thank you so much. And so before we start, why is the project called the Dillon exactly?
Okay, it's a long story. First of all, the Dillon was back to nostalgia from the days that we were growing up. The second story behind the Dillon, it's my partner's grandson's name. So it started with some mix, and it was sort of a family-oriented building and a family place. So we decided that the Dillon will be the appropriate name for the project. Yes.
And Ralph, why did you choose this location exactly?
We chose this location. Historically, our company has always looked at where the market's going on, where the market's been. And it's been very important for us to make sure that we go and look out and see where there's places where are in the infancy stages that we can build up a condo and let our investors and homeowners make a profit on our projects. This project was a perfect storm for development. It was close proximity to the subway. You're 200 meters to the subway line.
Right.
You have shopping nearby. You have a whole area that's going through gentrification. So it has all the components to make it a successful project for our buyers.
All right, definitely. And I believe that if you take, as you can see behind us, if you take the TDC subway station, it's about 15 minutes to UFT and 20 minutes to York University.
Yes, you're basically well positioned to be in downtown Toronto without being in the congestion of downtown Toronto. Not that I'm saying Toronto is not a great place to be. We're part of Toronto and I love the city.
Sure.
But this is one place where you're living away from everything, but you take the subway, you're downtown, you want to go to the theater, you're right downtown. You want to go North York University, you're there. Wherever you want to go, you've got your accessibility to public transit is right there.
Sure. And so the public transit is close by, the highways are close by as well.
Yes.
So it's a very central location, very good location. And
Yes.
I believe it's being revitalized as well.
Totally been revitalized. If you look from Caledonia all the way to Bathurst Family Road, everything is being redone. It's being revitalized. You've got the designer district to the west of us. You've got Dufferin Street going through a major transition. You've got here Glencairn and Marley going through a major transition. You're an 8 to 10 minute walk to the LRT on Eglinton. So you've got everything right here. You've got shops. You can live and dine in your neighborhood. You don't have to. You don't even have to use a car. You can just walk wherever you want to walk,
Right.
and it's there. And now with the way things are right now, we actually put in our buildings a lot of livable units, which has always been paramount in our company, and it's been very important. So we make sure that every unit is livable, and you've got the space that you need.
Definitely. Can you tell us a bit more about the building itself, the stories and what it has?
Yeah, the building itself is a 10-story building. We've got 10 stories. We've got ceilings from 8.5 to 10 feet high in all the units. We've also got the back part of the building facing west. They're all stepped with terraces, so we maximize the sunlight coming in the afternoon. And you want to sit outside in your patio, and you can enjoy the areas outside. And we've also, for a building this size with 218 units, we also made sure that the amenities inside the building were applicable for our clientele and our residents in the building. We made sure we had party rooms, business centers, pet spa. We put two outdoor amenity spaces, one with a fire pit. You have barbecues outside. So there are a lot of things that you normally would see in a big building that we maximize and put them into this building here because we want you to enjoy your space at home. From the beautiful lobby as you walk into the building and the elevators going up into your suites, everything has been thought of to make it a very successful and livable and wonderful place to be there. Even the detail on the outside, we made it look so it looks like 3 smaller buildings as opposed to one massive structure. So the detail, yes. So it was very important. We maximized the glass. We also we took it a step further. This building is going to be geothermal, so which is going to be heat from the ground and to be environmentally friendly also. So that was very important to us.
Fantastic.
Yes.
And I've always noticed, even with your past projects, for example, if it's San Francisco by the Bay, Universal Studios 2, 1, 2, and 3, and I believe the next one's coming out soon as well. How do you think outside the box? You choose locations that are, going to be developed, or whenever you come into the market, that's when the development happens. And what's your secret?
Our secret is that we always look at a piece of property as where could it be, not where it's been, and we try to create our own niche market in those areas and try to cater to different clientele and that want to be in certain areas. But as you know, because you've been very successful in selling our projects out in the Durham area and in Pickering, you've noticed that we get out there and then people start to say, like, what are you guys doing? And then as we start to move and they start to sell, people say, well, maybe these guys saw something we didn't see,
right.
And that's the potential. You've got income here, which is important. You've got young people living here, which are important also to the future market. You've got people that want to step down. So this building, in all our buildings, we cater to both types of markets. So that's why we look at a space as something that's affordable, attainable, but livable. Very important, livable. And that's very important in anything that we ever do.
Perfect. And why now? Why are you launching? Why do you think this is the right time to launch the project?
It's always the right time for real estate. I mean, it's a paramount time. It's a prime time because people still want to buy real estate. People still want. Life hasn't come to a full stop. Life is still happening, and there are people that want to buy. There are people that want to move, and people that are looking at, maybe it's time to make a change. So this is a place that there is a lot of development in the area, and we said, you know what? We've been called by people, we've been approached by people. When are you opening? When are you coming to market? And we figure, you know what? Let's give them what they want, and we decide this is the time. The demand for this building is very good and extremely well. And that's not me talking, trying to buy my own product back, but it's a very good market, and the demand is very, very good. And it's a steady market. Right now, people can make a decision and without panicking, and they can buy at the right time at the right place. Remember, you buy when everybody else is sort of thinking about it, because that's when you make your most money. Same as the stock market, real estate is no different than that.
That's true. I love the fact that you said life did not come at a full stop.
Yep.
There's commas everywhere. It's not absolutely fine. The market is still moving, and as we can see right now, how there are projects being launched and people are still buying. It's still moving.
Yep.
So I agree with that.
And we just hit the reset button. So we reset and we move on, and that's basically what we've done.
That's true.
And we do have plans to launch other projects very soon, in the next 3 or 4 months. So we are going business as usual. We put up cranes in our projects.
Right.
We've got 3 buildings being built right now, and that's very important.
Perfect. So I believe the completion for this project is March of 2024.
Yes, March of 2024.
March 2024. So that's good. And great location, right steps to the TDC subway station, Glencairn. And you can get to, I believe, York University, UFT, Yorkdale in minutes, and highways close by as well. So what would you tell clients who are interested in buying this project? What should be their next steps?
The next step is they should call you. You can let them know who you are and your information. And you're one of our Paramount Platinum partners, and they'll get the best benefits, the best rewards, and the best programs right now unique through you. And it's very important because demand is high, and to give you a call and make sure that they get in at the ground level.
I appreciate it. And Ralph, one last thing before we go. Can you tell me what are the 3 types of people in the world? People
that watch things happen, people that make things happen, and people that wonder what happened. So don't be the last, because you're going to be there. I should have. And if you look back in time, I could have bought Microsoft, I could have bought Apple, and I could have bought Dell. If you didn't buy any of them and you're still waiting there, your life hasn't changed. But sometimes the little steps, when you think you're out of that comfort zone, that's when the best decisions are made and the best rewards come. And that's very important. It's like a child learning how to walk. When the parent picks them up and says, keep going, that child doesn't quit. And that's what's important right now.
I 100% agree. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
And as you guys have seen, great project, great location, great time to invest as well. So without further ado, call now and register for Dillon Condos. We'll see you guys next time.